What's poppin', guys? Mega Maverick 41 here, making my second video on the Game Boy Player. This time I'm going to be showcasing my progress on my Pokemon Gen 3 Catch 'em All. I'm just basically going to go through the GBA games that I have for Pokemon. And I'm gonna go through the ones. I'm gonna save the best for last, which is my Emerald, which has a lot of my, it's my national decks where I'm working on my Pokedex for the game. But right now I'm gonna start with one that I've already beaten. This is Pokemon Sapphire. Gonna play it on the Game Boy Player. Gonna showcase what I've got, because I do got some mons for the game, You're gonna see what's up. It's probably been a minute since I played this. I beat this and then I just dropped it. That's what I remember doing. We can go through this fabulous intro, guys. I'm just gonna let it play as I set up stream, because I gotta copy some descriptions and do some thumbnail work. Well, I'm just posting it up basically, but enjoy this. Yeah. All my cartridges are gonna have the internal battery dead. Did I beat this game? I'm at 55. I know I rushed through this game. Oh shit, I didn't beat this game. Huh. Why did I stop here? Oh my god, I remember why I stopped here. I was so underleveled. That I have to keep facing the Elite Four because I rushed through the game. Fuck. What's my team looking at? Well, don't worry, guys. This will be over soon. After this, I can showcase what I got. Alright. Ha 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 ha! I'm Phobia Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre while I train. I gained the ability to commune with ghost type Pokemon. Yes, the bond I developed with the string types. So come on, just try to see if you can even look down at my Pokemon. I'm about to lose. Oh shit! My controller? My GameCube controller? Cool. I really don't know why I did this here, but whatever. I'm gonna use that Sludge Bomb. So, basically, besides this game right here, I really haven't beat the other ones. As a Sapphire, like I was saying at the beginning, I rushed through this game because I was trying to get to the end so I could capture certain Pokemon that you can only get in Sapphire. I think it was Solrock. If I'm correct, I believe it was Solrock. And while I was playing this game, I remember recalling like having to level up my mons and trade them between the games each time they leveled up, especially for Pokemon like Wellerin, because I didn't have the second evolution for it. So I would evolve it into from Spheal to whatever I forget the name of the second evolution, and I will have to trade it back and then to my Emerald, between my Emerald and my Sapphire, and then trade it back to my Sapphire because it was part of my Sapphire run through, let's play, whatever. Same goes for this Swalot, but Swalot was just one trade, because once it evolved, I just brought it back. Talk about my team in a minute. After I beat this bitch. Cannot believe I left off here. I thought I would be doing more for some reason. But between the... Oh, shit. Whatever, I'm a body slam. Kill me, bitch. He can't kill me. This is the worst. I have to actually focus. He can't kill me. He has no moves to kill me. So I'm going to actually switch to Wellerin, knock this guy out, and then get killed. Besides this one, this game is 100%ed my emerald, my main emerald game, because I have 2 emeralds. One of the emeralds that I'm using is not done, but the other one I'm working on my Gen 3 catch 'em all. That's the main one. That's the one for the end that I want to show off. My 1 emerald. And then it's Sapphire that's completed. Well, technically not completed yet because I still have to be the Elite 4. I guess there's still something I have to do after the game. I know that for a fact. But, you know, there's the Sapphire that's going to get done. There's my Emerald that's 100% completed, which I got from some, you know, I bought it from traders. It was already beat. I just worked on it. And then there's a Fire Red that I got from one of my cousins, Freddie. Technically didn't get it. I just haven't given it back because I told them I needed the Pokemon from Fire Red. But, you know, we'll never figure this out. There's that. And, between that, yeah, because I have, yeah, that's it. Those are the only games that are really completed. And then the rest of them that are not done are Leaf Green, Emerald, and what's this game right here? Leaf Green, Emerald, oh, Leaf Green, Emerald, and Ruby. My other Emerald, and then Ruby. Though, see, the thing is with the Pokemon Ruby and the Pokemon Emerald, and Leaf Green, I made teams for them that I bred specifically and traded them over to those games so I could use them. Oh, I used Dive? What the fuck? Why would I do that? I'm stupid. Whatever. I'm gonna send out that Swalot. I guess I'm gonna hit this. Oh, I have no moves. I guess I'm gonna hit you with a body slam, bitch. Why is she using Spite? Use Shadow Ball. Use something that'll kill me, please. There we go. Alright, he got me. Good, now I can be brought to the Pokemon Center. There we go, on set. Cool, now I can actually explain, because they're not, you know, I'm just gonna really go through what I got. First off with my main squad, I'm not gonna, alright dad, whatever. Oh my god, sorry guys, pressing the wrong buttons. I'm on a GameCube controller. So I'm really tripping with the button layout. So I got my Umbreon. This is one that I bred from the Emerald, obviously, because the Oto says Ralph. I hatched them there in Emerald, which caused me some issues, you know, because once they reach level 10, they stop obeying you, and it goes on until you hit maybe the 3rd gym or the 4th gym, and then after that, you don't really have an issue with that because your mons stay under a level. So I'm not really tripping. So my little Umbreon, because it was a little bit difficult to get this Umbreon because I had to set the game to dark when I did this Sapphire. So I had to set it to night to make sure it evolved to an Umbreon. And that goes for my Ruby. My Ruby has a Eevee in it, and I set that to, you know, AM time so I can get an Espeon. Because I need those 2 to complete my national, you know, my dex. My Blaziken up in this bitch, you know, not too bad. This one's from the game Sapphire. I got it in this game, and I trained it here. Here's my Armadillo. This was from Ralph. I ended up breeding one out there and just trading it over, so that way I didn't have to wait in this game to get this this mod. I just started training it. This is one of the ones that took me a while in this game to level up to past 45 to evolve, so it's one of those ones that took me a minute. I got my Swalot. I also bred it from Ralph, you know, basic Swalot. It was my main team for putting my monsters, for putting other Pokemon to sleep for Yawn and then catching them right after. Also with the Wellrin, I had made a seal in Emerald, took it over. Oh shit, took it over here, It basically became my HM slave for my water moves. And I got the shift tree, which you can't get in Sapphire. I took it in here because I thought it'd be interesting to have a shift tree in Sapphire. And the same would be for Ruby, but I don't really need a Lotad to complete my national dex. I did need this to complete my national dex in this game. And not in this game, but in general, my Gen 3 Catch 'em All. It's probably one of the ones that has the better moves. That's my squad here. That's my main squad that I've been using. The only one that's mine is technically the... Well, they're all technically mine, but the ones by Ralph's Oto are from the Emerald that has all the good stuff on it. Which there's a weird story about that Emerald, I'll tell. Obviously, you see this subtile. This subtile actually came from that Emerald. Because and it was my HM slave. You know, I used it for most of my shit to get through the game. That way I didn't have to teach any of my normal Pokemon moves that they didn't need. Going through this box, there's just a lot of random junk. There's an egg. I don't really remember what's in that egg. But there's my Kyogre. I caught this Hariyama in Victory Road. You know, a lot of crazy shit. Kyogre was a shitty nature. It wasn't a hard fight. Just put that nigga to sleep. I think I used the Master Ball, didn't I? Can I see? No, I used an Ultra Ball. I didn't use the Master Ball. And here's why. Let me check my shit. Did I didn't use the Master Ball in the case that I have to get the Latias in this game. Because that's going to be a bitch and a half. I think that's the only Roman Mon in this game. And that's a bitch and a half to get. And I'm like, nah, I'm just going to catch this Kyogre normally. I remember that took me a while to catch too. I was like, nah, I'm going to catch this Kyogre normally. And then I'm going to pull up and catch this Latias with one, yeah, it's a Latias in this game with the Master Ball. Made it simple. That's it. That's it right now for my Sapphire. Let me go ahead and move cartridge in games. I gotta change the pack. Would you like to quit the game and change the pack? Game product. Yes. Please change packs now. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Let me change the game to my Ruby. My apologies. That really took a bit. Setting the GameBoy Player, like it just wasn't reading it. Can't really answer as to why I wasn't reading it. Just wasn't reading my game. Probably because the Ruby's a little old. Maybe the GameBoy Player, my bottom disc compartment, it's a little old too. You know, I bought it pretty ratchetly. from the Game Plus, like nothing else, so kind of hard. But you know, through all that effort that I put in this is probably gonna be my shorter one because this game I haven't started, like I said. I did have a previous file when I bought this. I bought this Pokemon Ruby at a half-price bookstore for like, I think it was 30 bucks, maybe 25 bucks. I don't recall. I think it was 30 bucks. It has gym badges in it already? I didn't even realize I started this Ruby. I thought I didn't start this Ruby. Oh my god, I did. I guess I did because I was doing trades between me and my Emerald. So, I got this Ruby. My name is Ruby. I didn't really know what to name myself. I want to be male in one, female in another. I've had 8 trades in this game, which I'm assuming I've had trades between this game for the Mons, right? Okay. See, here's my Eevee. So, I guess... in my Pokemon Emerald, the one that has the OT of Ralph. Ah, fuck it. I'm losing myself. Let me start with my team. I got Togepi. This was from Ralph. I don't really need Togepi to evolve. I think I already have a Togetic in my Emerald National Dex already. I don't recall for sure. But I took this one in. This is the Togepi I got from the Fire Red. So it says Oto Ralph, but this is the egg I got in Fire Red. That's for sure. There's a Shroomish. I bred this one under Ralph's name because it has some crazy moves like Solar Beam. Because I bred this Shroomish because I need a Breloom to complete my National Dex and my OT of Ralph and Ralph's Emerald. I have this Marshop because in Ralph's game, Ralph evolved completely a Blaziken and a Sceptile, you know, so he has all those evolutions in his Dex, but this guy never ended up doing a Marshtomp, you know, or like a Mudkip line. So that's what I'm doing right now. I bred this one in Ralph's game as well. It's not a slave or nothing. It's got some bomb moves. It's alright. Here's the Eevee that's gonna be an Espeon at some point. That's why it's got Toxic. Not Sunny Day. Eevee's, the thing about TMs and teaching them to like plain Pokemon, it's kind of hard to find Pokemon that fit certain, like TMs that fit certain Mons. This is the Sceptile I got in this game, or the Grovyle, you know, Trico. I got it in the game. I know I've traded it over so it can learn some new moves, that's for sure. So that's about it for that. And then I've got this Alakazam, which I'm pretty sure was the last thing I traded into my Emerald with Ralph's OT. Because I needed an Alakazam line. I'm pretty sure I traded it with Kadabra, evolved it, and then I got Alakazam now. Because when I evolved it early, because I remember looking at Alakazam's or Kadabra's move sets, you know, the moves it can learn, and I'm like, well, they're garbage. I might as well just evolve it to Alakazam, and because Alakazam learns Psychic pretty soon. But so there's my third Evo. I've got a third Evo very early on in the game. I've only got 3 badges. You know, I think in this game I was running through a lot of people, and so that's what kept up with that. I think there's not much in here, is there? I don't really think I got anything in box. Yeah, some basic Mons that you can get. Nothing. I think I have a Sceptile here, don't I? No, I don't have a Sceptile with an HM slave. I'm about to at some point. I know that for sure. I guess that cuts it for Ruby. I didn't think I mean, honest, I didn't think I started it, but I guess I did. I guess I did start it. Don't recall starting it, but I did. Next game that I will be putting in will be the Leaf Green, because that one I know was started by my sister, and we can get to talking about that in her team. So peace with that. Here's Dr. Liver and chase packs. Give me 1 second, guys. Here we go. This is Leaf Green Returned. I didn't have too many issues with this one like I did with Ruby. That's for sure. I'm gonna let this glorious intro play. Never bad to let it play. It's a nice intro. I'm not gonna lie. It's a nice intro. Alright. There's that Venusaur. Now, Fire Red and Leaf Green I have fond memories of in general, but these games do not have replayability. They're kind of bad when you play them. This is my sister's game. It's Ray, as you can see. I know I said I was trading in this game for some reason, and I know I said that I was working on a Gen 3 for this, because I really was, because I had her start evolving a Charmeleon and an Ivysaur, so I can trade it between the games, so I could have those in my national decks for my OT of Ralph and Emerald. This Magnemite was from Freddy's file. This is gonna be the Fire Red file that I haven't deleted. You know, this is part of that, as well as this Charmeleon. I bred it off in Fire Red and handed it to my sister so she can have one, because she has a Charmeleon and she chose his Ivysaur, as you can see. And the Seal. Some of them have some good moves too. Okay, I'm kind of remembering what's happening. So I bred her some Mons, and I gave her the decision of what she wanted to take into her game from the Fire Red that I was breeding from. As you can see, this was from the Fire Red, and it had some moves like Light Screen and shit. Polly, what the fuck are you doing? You're going all crazy. Chill. I'm not showing my... I know I'm showing my decks and shit, but damn, you're over here making noise. I'm pretty sure I gave her a decision of what Pokemon she wanted to take. Move Mons. I don't even know what I gave her. She's been catching a couple. She really hasn't touched this game. I haven't really touched this game. I took it back because she was taking too long to beat it. And I was like, look, if you're not gonna beat it in the, because I need a. She chose an Ivysaur, and when it comes to Fire Red and Leaf Green, you know, depending on the starter Pokemon, okay, at the very end of the games, you're able to get a Suicune, Raikou, or Entei, depending on the starter Pokemon you chose. So in the Fire Red that we got from Freddy's OT, he had chosen a Charmander. So I got a Suicune at the end, right? And that's already in my Ralph's game. That's already set up. So when I had my sister do this one, I told her choose a starter besides Charmander, and so she chose, you know, Bulbasaur. And so from there, I'm gonna have to fight a Raikou. But you know, in these Gen 3 games, or Fire Red and Leaf Green specifically, they didn't program Roar correctly. So when you get roared by a Raikou at the end, or you know, let's say you find a Raikou or an Entei and they have Roar and you get roared by them, you lose your chance to get that Mon forever after that. You know, you have to do it all in one shot. And that's kind of what makes it hard. But I got Master Balls on deck, that's for sure. I've got them loaded and shit. But for this game, I had her choose, you know, anything but a Charmander. She chose Bulbasaur, the worst of the three. But I love them all, seriously. I guess this is her file, you know, Charmeleon, her Seal, her Ivysaur, her Mankey, and Drowsy. I took it because I thought I was gonna, well, because I took it because I was gonna continue progress and shit, but I never really got around to it. But so far, she's got the Ivysaur and she's got the Ivysaur loaded, or the, well, she has the Ivysaur and the Charmeleon because I did need them in my national deck, so I'm pretty sure that's why she came out to trading. Because after she evolved them, I was like, trade them to me, you know, so I can have their evolution set up. I think that might be the same for Drowsy and Seal and Magnemite. I'm not sure though. No, it might be the same for Seal and Drowsy. But for Magnemite, I don't think so. Alright, I guess that covers this game. I'll move on to my first Emerald, which will be a sneak peek for my Emerald Let's Play. This is the one that definitely I haven't touched. I haven't moved anything. I just have I've gotten far enough to where I can trade and I have a team. That's for sure. But we'll be right back with that. Give me 1 second. Again. Sorry about that. This one definitely took me a couple more shots than Ruby. This is the Emerald. This is the one that I will be doing a Let's Play on at some point in the future. Not gonna say near future, obviously, but at some point in the future, I'm gonna be doing a Let's Play on this game just to go through it. It does have a couple mons that I do need for my Gen 3 catch 'em all that I've gotta, you know, evolve and trade in between. But out the, you know, Ruby was supposed to be one too, but I just quick did it. I was like, whatever. I might stream Ruby just to stream Ruby. I never know. The turnip battery's dead. As you can see, my name is this one Athene. I'm the female in this game too. Athene is like my go-to name for my female. Just I like the name. Met a girl I thought a while ago. So this is my team. This is my team. I got a Mudkip. I chose Mudkip. I think that's my OT. That was mine. Or I bred that from Ralph? I'm surprised I bred that from Ralph. Why did I take this Mudkip? Is it gonna be my HM slave? No, it has Iron Tail. I wouldn't teach it to move. I'm not really sure why I got this Mudkip. I don't really remember. My squad was this Mudkip though. Bag on because I do need a Salamence in my OT of Emerald. I need a Salamence, and you know that one takes a minute to level up. They evolve until level 50. You know, it doesn't evolve the Shogun until like level 35 or 40, some shit. Not till Salamence to level 55 is one of the old ones that take a minute. A Snorunt because I also need a Glalie in this game. I need a Glalie for my OT in Ralph's game. Scaring out my cat. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. Shh! Polly! Calm down! Just sit down on the bed, girl. Why don't you fucking freaking me out? I'm about to calm her down, that's for sure. Here's my Snorunt. As you can see, Snorunt, as I was saying, I need a Glalie on the squad for my OT. I also need a Camerupt, and that's not really one that I like. I thought this thing of frustration because, you know, they don't really like you. Because it's a traded Pokemon, and I traded these couple ones from Ralph's game, so OT Ralph. Because it's a Pokemon from this, you know, sometimes they hate you for a minute and stuff like that. And here's my Chinchou, because I need a Lantern, you know, from the game. It's got Thunder Wave. This is going to be my main mon to catch stuff in this game. I'm probably going to Nuzlocke, because I plan to Nuzlocke my Emerald. So the more of the spoilers, I plan to Nuzlocke it as best as I can, even though I already have a squad. You know, if someone dies, it's going to be really hard to level up that mon, but I'll probably do it off screen or some shit so I can just get the evolution. But whatever. That's why I've got Thunder Wave on this mon, so I could have something to catch mons with. And then I've got this Slack Off. Jolly nature. Very useless nature for this Pokemon, but whatever. That's just me. In this gen, at least. It's also got Yawn and Scratch. These Pokemon, I really gotta trade them in for some moves. I think I remember I was having issues getting TMs for some of these Mons moves. And, you know, that's why I'm here where I am right now. You know, I haven't really done anything. Not even, as you can see, I didn't have any gyms or nothing. I'm barely able to trade. I don't have an HM slave in this game either, so that comes to that. It's sad. But this is the Emerald with that theme that I'm going to be using for my Emerald Let's Play. That's for sure. In the near future, some point. Emerald Nuzlocke coming soon. I guess. Not soon enough. But that's going to happen, bro. That's going to happen. That's for sure. Alright. I'm going to save. You just save. I'm gonna go ahead and switch on to the next game, which will be Fire Red. And the last one will be my Emerald with Ralph's OT in it. These are where things get a little bit intense. What you guys see in this Fire Red? A lot of junk, that's for sure. But you'll see what's up. I'm pretty excited for these last two, so give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Yo, back again. I was actually kind of worried. I thought I had it in one shot, and then I see the screen goes wide, and I'm just like, okay. So I don't think I've seen that before yet. You know, usually the screen just goes straight up. It just straight up doesn't come up. But this is the Fire Red. This is the Otto under Freddy. At the end that I got. Technically, he's already beat the game. Got 120 in his decks. You know, I was doing some stuff in this game. I don't know who I have a squad. Okay, I have this Altaria that has Fly. So this Altaria is from Ralph's game. And the Emerald that has my basically my Gen 3 Kachamo, my first set. And then the Emerald that I'm gonna play through will actually have another set for my Gen 3 Kachamo. So Ralph's game is just gonna be a placeholder until I can move all those Pokemon to my Emerald. So, about this game, holy shit. Right, so, as you can see, like I said, this game got a lot of junk. How do you have this item? Cool. This game's got a lot of junk, like this Rayquaza. I brought this Rayquaza in because I had Fly. It says Ralph's Rayquaza. This is Freddy's. This is actually Freddy's Charizard. This is OG Charizard that he leveled up. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, OT Freddy. And there's some Mons here. As you can see, there's a lot of repeat Mons, like the Gardevoir, the Sceptile, and the Aggron. You'll see them right here, and the Altaria. You see some repeat Mons right there. And that's because when I had bought Ralph's game and these Apoms and all these Ninjasks. Okay, and Pinecos. I think he was breeding competitive Mons because Ralph does have some competitive Mons that I've kept in his file. From what I have seen from Ralph's game was that Ralph was using the Emerald, the Emerald glitch to clone your Mons. And I had noticed that, a lot of them are here because I had to trade from Freddy's game to the Emerald Ralph OT game some Mons that Freddy had that I didn't have in my decks, so I was trading in between. And I kept the Mons that I didn't have in the game over there. But most of the ones that I traded into Freddy's were like junk Mons, like this Mightyena. I think this is Ralph's Mightyena. It was one of the ones used for the glitch. A lot of these mons were, bro. Like I don't know what he was doing by using the glitch, but if you were able to see Ralph's file from the beginning, he had a lot of cloned mons, a lot of Gardevoir. The Gardevoirs are still in the game. I kept those. Kept some of the Agrons. Actually, most of the Agrons are actually here. I got rid of most of these ninjas. I don't know why he wanted so many level 64 ninjas. It was the one that was on his main squad when I popped up the game, but it was just like, okay. Had quite a few. This is where all the headnesses comes out. And that's pretty cool. You know, I'm not going to delete any of these mons. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to trade them into one of my other games and keep them for a minute just to have placeholder mons or mons that are powerful for just something, for anything. I don't know. It really depends. Very random. But Ralph was on some other shit when he was doing that. So a lot of his mons went here. I'm only going to the National Dojo here because I want to show y'all that I actually got the Suicune here. In Freddy's game, traded it over. I also got the Mewtwo, whatever. That ain't shit. That don't mean nothing. I want to see the Suicune. There we go. I caught it. It's a water type. This Pokemon races across the land. It is said that north winds will somehow blow whenever it appears. This is the Suicune. You know, there it is. I got it. So this is one of the ones that's going to take a minute to get. I mean, since I'm playing through XD, and I'll probably play through Coliseum, and Coliseum you can catch one of the three legendary, three dogs. I think you can get them all, but throughout the game. So I do have a shot of getting the ones that I really need, so I don't have to play through Fire Red a second time. But I probably plan to anyways, just why not? Why wouldn't I play the game through a time, you know? What do I lose from playing it again? But this Suicune was definitely caught, traded over. Freddy's game right now is for me a placeholder for a lot of the mons that, you know, that I don't really need currently in my slot. You know, like a lot of that you saw, the Oddishes, the Agrons and stuff. Probably not going to lead all of them. The Oddishes, those were things that I caught in Ralph's game to trade, so I can have room for something to trade. But in this game, I'm holding a lot of his mons. A lot of the mons that I don't want to throw away, you know. Like Agron could be used as an HM slave at some point. You know, he has like a ton of them. But that's what's going on in this game with Freddy's OT. That's one of them. And here comes the juiciest of the juiciest. The last one of them all. The Emerald with Ralph's OT. The placeholder technically for me. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, here we are at the final, at my final game that's gonna have most of my main shit. My Pokemon Emerald with Ralph's OT in it. Oh, someone's watching. Someone just started watching. I don't know if that's that nigga Lewis or not. But I appreciate you for tuning in, whoever tuned in. This is it. This is the one with all the juicy ass bits. This has all the crazy shit, you know, Ralph, you know, using the Emerald cloning glitch in this game. He cloned a lot of his legendaries, which I haven't traded over, obviously. I'm at 249 for my decks. 8 badges. I got some hours in the game, you know, coming out with the trading center. What do I have on my squad? Okay, I've got a Rayquaza. Ah, look, I was probably just trading from Freddy's game. There's the Suicune that I was just talking about. Alright. There's this nice, clean Suicune. So sexy, bro. The Sceptile I was probably having on my team. This is definitely Ralph's OT Ralph, Metagross. I don't think he had this on the squad. He had this on the side. This Mewtwo was the one that I caught from Freddy's game. It is a shitty Mewtwo with a lonely nature. And I was pretty sure I was trading that Kyogre back. So I got a Rayquaza. Got some legends on my... I got basically a ton of legends on here. I was trading between Ralph's game and stuff. Here's where most of the juicy bits start. Here's all the legendaries. Here are the birds. 1, 2, and 3. These were from Freddy's game. I did trade them over. I'll put that there. Here, so you can tell that he has a Groudon and a Kyogre, and he fucking, you know, he multiplied that shit. Using the cloning glitch. He just wanted a lot of legends. I'm not sure why. But he was just trading legends. I don't know who he was going to trade with in this day and age, but yeah. Well, these birds are from Freddy's. From the Freddy Fire Red game. These are all Ralph's. You know, they're the same natures and stuff. These... I believe that Ralph, if I'm correct, when I played this game, he didn't do the Reggies yet. And I ended up getting them for him. I clearly remembered having to do the Reggies at some point for this game. And in this game, you know, it's a little bit more convoluted. Why is this Rayquaza here? Oh, because this is my fucking Surf, Fly, Rest, Extreme Speed. Cool. This is the one I think I took through Freddy's game when I was doing some of the post-game islands. As you can see, I got quite a bit of Mons. A little bit of each, you know. This is definitely his. No, this is the one I got from Freddy's game. That's why his name is Hayden. As an OT, it was one of the traded from the game. A lot of these Mons were just Mons that he had, or Mons that I had to level up. In one of these boxes, I have a box of whatever I need left. You know, I put like pre-evolutions of Mons that I need. I think it's this box. It's not this box, I'm lying. Box 5. You can see I got quite a bit, and quite a couple of repeats. There's still more Altarias and Ninjas that I have not traded. I guess, you know, traded back and shit like that. I just decided to keep most of them to be slaughterhouses. These are Mons that I was trading between Ruby, if I'm correct, or was this Emerald? This was between Emerald because the autos are Athene. Well, these are, some of these are Ruby, some of these are Emerald. For my other Emerald, you can see more legends that he had. I'm not really sure what the fuck he was trying to do. He had a lot of legends, bro. This is the box of what I need left. So I need a I turned Snacko. This is exactly what he named this damn Graveler. This is Ralph's. So I need to evolve these to have their second evolution. That's why I got some Baguns. I have a Snorunt, Slugma because I need a Marcargo as well, Electrike. I already had the Xatu. I know I need the evolution of a Gorbise and a Gorbrea, whatever the other one's called. A Seadra, I have to evolve it to a Kingdra. I do need a Kingdra, I need a Starmie, and I need a Velocum, I believe. Or was it a Vileplume? It was one of the two. And Melodic. Okay, I already have a Melodic, so I don't really need this Feebas here. But the hassle to get a Feebas in this game is hard. Oh wait, I don't even think I have a Melodic, bro. I think I haven't done that yet. We'll see right now when I check through it. This is my breeding box right here. This is all junk, you know, Hariyamas that he was splitting, more Gardevoirs that he was using. A lot of these Mons were ones that I actually bred for my other games. You know, that's why some of them are level 5. Obviously, they start off at level 5. But I took a while because I bred like 4 of each for each game. I bred like 3 of each Mon, so I could see whichever one had the best ability, and I'll take it. And this is where the breeding center happened. These are the Mons that I traded from Freddy's game over. You know, is this his Charizard? This is Athene's Charizard. Oh my god, guys, I'm so sorry. Okay, that leaf green game that I lent my sister, I think I might have played through it under the Oto Athene. Yes, I remember, because I had this Doranran. Fuck, dude. I forgot that I played through. I guess I played through leaf green once, and I traded the Mons to Freddy's game before I deleted it. And then I just saved whatever I wanted type of shit. But that's crazy. I actually don't remember doing it, but I did. This was a long time ago when I got that leaf game, that's for sure. There's more Kanto Pokemon in this box. There's a Tyrogue. I got a Snorlax. Dragonair to get a Dragonite. More Mons, you know, breeding. Back to the Legend box, and then we're back to box 1. Ralph over here, he's got quite a bit. I'm not even close to done, bro. Like, I need to get 300 something, bro. But I'm not close to done. My Pokedex comes up to, my Hoenn owned is 168. I'm not even done with the Hoenn Dex. I'm almost there, though. As you can see, I'm literally only missing a couple. I'm basically just missing a couple of Hoenn Mons, especially from Legend. I need a Latios and a Latias. I'm working on the bag online. I'm working on the Kingdra, Lantern. I need to get Sea Clamperl. I need to get its other 2 evolutions. Oh, I haven't traded the Whaleren from Sapphire in this game yet. So I haven't had Whaleren, but that's confirmed. Obviously, got the Glalie. I need a Glalie. I'm missing a Pichu, as I can see. A Starmie. I'm still missing Melodic. I think I was having issues with that. Okay. So here's the thing about Melodic. You have to get a lot of berries, and since my internal batteries are dead for all of my games, getting berries is almost impossible. But the thing is, in each game, I've just been saving my berries just so I can bring them in this emerald, so I can put them in the blender and make the best, you know, beauty thing for Melodic that I can. Because getting Melodic in this game is gonna be fucking hard. It's not impossible, that's for sure. It's not impossible. Technically, I can buy there's someone on Amazon who sells only Pokemon Ruby, but fixed, you know, the internal battery so the time clock works. Even though it's an unofficial switch, they can do it, and I can grow berries like that. But I've just instead taken the route where, I'm just gonna gather berries from all my games, even if I see them, because I'll never regrow. I'm never gonna put them back down. Trade them over to this emerald, and you know, mix them up, and hopefully get enough to make a perfect Melodic. I've got multiple feedbacks to try it on. I'm just limited on berries, because if I run out of berries, I have to restart those games and get those berries again, and blah blah blah. And that in itself is a hassle. But that's a work in progress, that's for sure. Damn, that's gonna be a pain in the ass, but whatever. Jigglypuff, I'm missing Igglybuff. I am missing Igglybuff. I haven't traded the Armaldo yet, but I got an Armaldo for sure. I'm missing Lunatone from Ruby. I'm missing a Zangos from Ruby. And the thing is, I had to buy a Ruby because you can't complete each game without having... There's always one Mon that's always exclusive. So if you try to complete the decks with only like 4 games, you're always gonna need that one game or whatever. Like for Ruby, for me, I needed Ruby for the longest time to get a Zangoose, because you can only get Zangoose in Ruby unless you pay XD or Coliseum. That's where those games come in. But those games, I didn't get those games until after, if I'm correct. I don't even remember, bro. Ruby came at the very end because I already had XD and Coliseum before I got Ruby. And even then, I just started Ruby, as you could have seen. But, yeah, there's a Zangoose. Going from that, you're almost there. Cargo and Camerupt. See, you need those 2. They're right there. A Roselia. That's kind of weird. I think I just haven't traded one over for my Sapphire. I know I have one in my Sapphire that I probably just gotta trade over. I got a Blossom. I needed a Vileplume. Metadite and Metacham. You can't get these Pokemon in Emerald. I actually had to get a Metadite from Sapphire. I believe I have one in Sapphire. And there's a Golem. Azurill as well. I have to get a baby version. And I gotta get another version of Ninjask. I gotta get the... And there's the Slackoth line. And there's the Shroomish line. There's Surskit. I still haven't gotten a Surskit. I have not gotten one. It's really hard to get one. They're fucking hella rare. You know, that's gonna be more of a pain to get. But I think I have one in an XD that I'll just trade over when that happens, whenever I beat that game. And look, there's the Marshall line. I just need a Swampert. And that comes it. He's got everything else for this. But when it comes to the national decks, how do you do select? I guess select is X. When I go to the now when I go to the national decks, that's a different story. I've only seen 249 of the total. So I'm in this game. I'm technically mixing the I'm mixing the Charmander line. I don't have the other lines. What the fuck? I don't remember what I was doing, bro. I'm missing quite a bit of Mons, that's for sure, though, for the national decks. I mean, mostly of the Kanto Mons are going to be a little bit of a hassle. And some of the Johto Mons, because some Johto Mons are really hard to get. Why is the Dratini shiny? Why is the Dratini shiny? Why is the Dratini shiny? That's not Dratini's normal color, is it? I'm pretty sure that's not Dratini's normal color. At least I'm not sure. Holy shit, I don't know why I have that there. There's a Sentry. That thing's not shiny. Listing a lot of Johto Mons. Yeah, I have that Togepi there because I do need a Togetic. A lot of the Johto Mons are hard, which is why I have the Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness games. Because getting them, most of the Johto Mons from the Safari is more of a pain than anything else. But I'm practically almost done with the Hoenn decks. And the national decks will be more of a hassle, that's for sure. But those are my progress for my Gen 3 Catch 'em All. This is like my main progress thing. Once I finish this game, I'm going to transfer them all over to my other Emerald whenever I beat that, after I beat my Let's Play. Because I have to... I'm technically... To do the national decks, I'm technically missing certain Mons, like Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile. And you can't really get those Mons in the base games of Pokemon, the cartridge-wises, unless, you know, you get 100. And Emerald is the only game you can get those Mons in, first of all. And you have to complete the entire, like, national decks. And then the professor will give you an... Oh, no! In Emerald, you have to complete the Hoenn decks, and then the professor will be like, he'll give you a chance to get one of those Mons. And even from there, to get a Chikorita, Totodile, or Cyndaquil from the professor after completing the Hoenn decks, after you beat the entire Emerald, to get another one, you'll have to do the game again and do the exact same thing. Which is why I had Colosseum, because in Colosseum, you have a shot to get them all. It's required for you to get them all. So I can just trade them over from there. Although they'll be in their second evolutions, all the Johto starters, I'll still be able to transfer them over. I think that'll be one of my biggest hurdles for completing the national decks. That, and getting Ho and Lugia. Because in those games, you know, you have to do the 100 mount challenge to get Ho. And you have to get all the Shadow Mons and purify them all. Not in one go, but, you know, you just have to do that type of work. It takes like 40 hours of work, maybe, or more. I don't know. It depends on how long you take with the game. Especially me, you know? Taking my time with this shit. Those are those three. There's the Melodic. That's probably going to be the worst one to finish my Hoenn decks, to get one of the starters. That's going to be the harder one for me, like, getting that Melodic, because I don't have the berries for that. And Entei, well, Suicune and Raikou are all that's left. I'm either hope maybe I'll beat XD fast enough to get one of the Mons, or Colosseum, I forget which one it is, or I'll just fucking have to play to Leaf Green and Fire Red again. But even then, that takes some time. You never know though. But currently, that's where I'm sitting at. Sitting at 189 for the national, for the Hoenn decks, if I'm correct. 168, my bad. And sitting at 249 for the national decks. So I'm hitting what, 330 Pokemon this in Gen 3 or some shit like that. I'm pretty far from it. I got 60, 70 more Mons to go. But you know, it's all in progress. I'm getting there. I'm getting there for sure. But I don't know why you're in here listening to all this fucking banter. Whoever's in here, I appreciate y'all for watching. This is a long stream explaining as to what I was doing in these games. This is my Gen 3 Catch 'em All progress video. I don't know when the next update video will goddamn be, but it'll probably be in a minute. That's for sure. Maybe I'll stream some of these games and slowly completing it, show some progress. That'll be an update video, maybe. I don't know. But if you're watching on YouTube, I'm surprised you clicked on this fucking video. I don't know why. Glad you enjoyed. If you watched it all the way to the end this far. If you're watching on stream right now, I appreciate you for watching. You know, sometimes it's I appreciate you for watching. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. You know, appreciate you for watching on YouTube and on stream. Catch you guys on the flip with another stream. I don't know if I'm gonna do another stream tonight, because I did do some Pokemon and then I did this, and these took a lot of my time. So I might hit the bed, hit the sack. Expect the stream probably tomorrow, more than likely. Well, anyways, appreciate y'all for watching. And end the stream here. This is my Gen 3 Catch 'em All progress video. Next time I do it, it'll be a minute.